Hello and welcome to the M&M Show. I'm Michelle and I'm going to help you bring energy to your body with movement and power. Today's exercise is the broad jump. Very explosive and challenging, and it looks like this. Now, maybe that was not the greatest distance. You want to work on that. I'm still dealing a little bit with a slight knee injury, but you want to explode and you want to use your arms to also help you generate your body weight forward, and you want to land softly. So depending on your space, you can turn, go back, you can continue going forward, and that is your broad jump. Try to do anywhere from 6 to 8 reps and then take a rest. So 2 claps for the broad jump, and remember, train like a pro.
Hello, our magnitude question for today is tell us something about your past that others might not know.
Well, so it's a slightly longer story, but I'll get straight to it and say that my granddad and I were born on the same day, and he lived to almost 101. And he loved jazz music. So I began sometimes, just listening to it with him and sort of enjoying jazz music. And consequently, when I was in my 20s, I decided to start swing dancing. And again, I'm pretty average, but you take lessons, and then all of a sudden, my teacher said, you should dance in the Australian Jitterbug Championships. And you know me, Michelle, I'm not one to shy away from a challenge. And the next thing you know, there I was, all dressed up in my sort of, the 20s gear, and we danced in the Australian Jitterbug Championships. Now, we didn't get past the first round. However, just the nerves and the anxiety to get out on the floor and move and swing, and absolutely was a really cool memory, but probably not many people might know that about me. So what about you?
You're a swing dance. You are a woman of many talents. I think a photo might be required to go along with that little story. Yeah,
done.
Very cool. My story is when I was about 10, 11 years old, I had a very bad water skiing accident. And I was a bit of a hot dog, go figure.
What's that mean?
So hot dog in the USA means you're, a little crazy. You want to do tricks. You think you can do more than you're capable of doing. You're a little hot dog. So again, I was 10, 11 years old, and my father was driving the boat. It was not his fault. It was completely my fault. And I ran into the pier.
Oh, no.
I really ran into the, so in, lakes and, have little floating docks out in front of the houses. I ran into the corner. Why? I don't know. I thought I was going to sit on it. I ran into it and I ripped my entire thigh open. Sorry, our friends and colleagues. I'm going to be a little graphic here. But you could see my femur.
Oh!
Now, the good thing is I did not cut my femoral artery.
Thank goodness.
Because I probably wouldn't be here today. Anyway, rushed to the hospital. I ended up with 100 stitches. Now I have this amazing scar on my right thigh. And the scar actually looks like a water skier, believe it or not. And my whole career, I would tell all the kids that it was the shark bite. And I had this great story that goes along with it. And it's very believable. And the kids would go home and tell their parents, Coach Michelle got bit by a shark. And there we go. So that is my something from the past. And I think we've got some grossness and some fun and some laughter out of that. So we would like all of our, audience to just take that for what it's worth.
Yeah. And we'd love, obviously, for you to share with us. What is it that's something we might not know about you? Just put it out there. We have. Why not? Have a go.
Great. Thanks.
And finally, your mindset mission. Well, the power positive words that we're looking at in the past. Okay. Imagine saying to yourself or being quite tough on yourself, just add in the past at the end of that. And from this moment forward, I'm going to focus on what it is that I want instead. So, for example, let's say that you are playing the great sport of tennis and you haven't made a first serve. All right. In the past, I haven't made a first serve in the past. From this moment forward, I'm going to focus on my ball lift. I'm going to focus on something to help me make more first serves. Procrastination is another great one. I procrastinate all the time. Instead of all the time, I procrastinate in the past. What I'm going to do is take action. So enjoy today's mindset mission.
And so that's us signing off as the M
Show, and that is your daily energy boost.
Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you next time.